You might be wondering how to make a goal and stick with it. Well, you came to the right video, so keep watching. In this video, we're going to talk about why you might not be sticking with your goals. And then we'll go through how to effectively make a goal and actually follow through with it. And last, we'll dive into the easiest method of setting goals and sticking to them. So if you're watching this video, you might be struggling. You might be, I don't know how you stumbled upon this video. I'm glad you're here. I appreciate you watching, but let's be realistic. You might be in a jam. You might have gotten yourself into a little bit of a mess with your goals. Maybe you're one of those people that you just start and stop all over the place. I don't know what's going on with you, but you're in good company because so many people go through the same thing. They make the goal, but they don't stick with it. That's okay. But we need to identify why it is that you are not following through with your goals. Why are you giving up? Why are you stopping? Why are you self-sabotaging? What's going on with you? It's important for us to take a step back and examine why day after day, week after week, month after month, you constantly make these goals and you just don't follow through. You don't achieve them. You don't stick with it. It's always starting over again and again and again. And if it's weight loss, you might be losing and gaining the same 20 pounds for the last 20 years. It might be a different type of goal other than weight loss. You might be having a goal to work in your wood shop and build a new bench for your new granddaughter. And you're setting the goal, but you're not following through with the goal, and it's just not working for you. Whatever's going on with you, whether it's quitting smoking or whatever's going on with you, you're gonna have to identify why you keep going around this mountain. Where is it breaking down? Where's the breakdown happening? Where is the process crumbling for you? I know that with weight loss, we have an emotional eating course called What's Eating You. And it's a course you go through digitally in a 5-video series. And it helps you identify self-sabotaging emotional eating behaviors. And my dad, Larry Terhurst, is an LCPC, and he created What's Eating You to help people deal with emotional eating and self-sabotage. And when he created the course and he got me the videos to approve for sales, I watched and I went through the entire course myself. I did the homework, I participated, I did it exactly like any of you guys would do it. And let me tell you that this is the first time that I had ever really put a finger on my self-sabotage behaviors. It was the first time and the only time I was able to deal with my emotional eating. Probably you emotionally eat, I don't know. But it's really important to identify the why. Why do you do this? Why do you set the goals and you have no follow through? Now, I have some theories on this. You came to my video, you're gonna get my opinions here. The first thing is, speaking of the word why, but in a different way, you don't have a strong why. Why are you wanting to achieve this goal? When we talk to our rebels about weight loss, we always have them write down their why. We like to say, you gotta have a why that makes you cry. You need to have a strong why. You don't just wanna say, like, I wanna lose weight because I wanna be skinny. No. Why do you wanna be skinny? Why do you really dig down deep and get granular with it? Write it down on a pen and paper, and you wanna stick it on the refrigerator door, on your bathroom mirror, or on your car dashboard. You need to revisit your why over and over and over and over, because that's what's gonna keep you from backsliding. That's what's gonna keep you on the path. But without identifying the reason that you are wanting to achieve this goal, you're just gonna be spinning your wheels, and you're gonna let yourself off the hook without having that strong why, and without saying it out loud and writing it down. There's something powerful. There are powerful neurons and connections being built when you actually put pen to paper and write down your why, hang it up, revisit it often. The second thing you need to be sure that you're doing when you are setting goals and achieving them is you need to have some sort of accountability loop built in. You need to have that factor, something that's gonna make sure that you actually do it, something that's gonna hold your feet to the fire. Like, take me, for example, with my business. I own Code Red, and I have 3 business coaches. Every time I have a monthly meeting with my business coaches, they always make me turn in, they always wanna see my paperwork. all my P&L report, my balance sheets, all my numbers for every part of Code Red. They want to see them. And filling out the paperwork is never easy. I don't like to do it. It's stressful. I have to find numbers. I have to find all these different numbers and get them on the report and get it done. But having that accountability built in, knowing they're going to ask me for that, it makes me do it. It holds my feet to the fire. And it's really good for me to do it because I need to see those numbers too. And it's really nice to have them right there, concise in front of you on a piece of paper. So knowing that, they're not going to beat me up if I don't have the numbers, but I always want to make sure that I have my work done before my meetings, and it holds my feet to the fire. We have never had a meeting where I didn't have my numbers completed and compiled in that perfect little report. Same thing with you. Do you have an accountability factor built in? And I don't care what your goal is. You could be talking about any goal here. Who's holding your feet to the fire? What's happening to make sure that you are following through, that you are staying on track? I know with weight loss, with what I do, with our 10-pound takedown, people turn in their weight on day 1 and day 30. They have to turn in their weight to me. I know on our custom program, my clients turn in their weight every Friday to me, and I fully expect them to lose at least 1% of their body weight every single week. So there's that little bit of respect, kind of that fear factor built in, that they don't want to disappoint Cristy. Well, ultimately, I don't want them to disappoint themselves, but that's fine. If they turn it in and they lose that weight because they don't want to disappoint me, whatever, that's fine. The accountability aspect works. I've never had anybody come through. I've never personally met anybody that can achieve their goal without having some sort of accountability built in, because we're lazy people. I mean, we're people, we just want out of things. We want to be comfortable. We want to be warm. We don't want to be uncomfortable. We don't want to be put in a spot that's going to push us. We just don't. So we avoid those situations when left on our own. You can't let that happen. Before I go on to the next point, I would love for you to comment below and tell me, what is your whole take on setting your goals and achieving them? Have you been successful doing this on your own? Because I would love to hear, am I right? Am I wrong? Tell me what you think, comment below. Another aspect of setting goals and actually achieving them is having a reward system built in. You're gonna need to reward yourself along the way. Either reward yourself once you get to that goal, or reward yourself along the way on the way to the goal. Maybe little mini goals along the way. I set little goals for myself, and I remember I did this thought just came to me as I was sitting here talking to you just now. I wish I was wearing it. I don't have it on, but there is a ring that I wanted to buy myself once I hit a certain number goal, a certain revenue goal in Code Red. And this was, at the time I'm recording, I think this was like February of 2019 or something. Anyway, I had exceeded my revenue goal. Well, I marched myself right to the jewelry store and I bought that ring. And let me tell you, it was expensive. It was a chunk of money. But I set that goal for myself. I said, okay, I want this ring. I love this ring. And if I achieve my revenue goal for February of 2019, whatever it was, then I'm going to come back and buy this ring. And I did it. I didn't make excuses on, well, now listen, I don't need that ring. That's a little expensive. I set the goal and I followed through with that reward once I hit that goal. You're going to have to reward yourself. And a lot of you mommies listening right now, you guys have this mommy martyr attitude that, well, no, like it's a badge of honor to deprive yourself of things and give to your kids. Well, listen, you are going to be a much more effective parent and spouse if you take care of you. And long before those kids came along, there were a lot of things that you loved to do, but now somehow little Sally and little Timmy, they eat up all your time and just suck the life out of you. Well, you're gonna have to give yourself a little bit of love here. How about a pedicure? How about a massage? What do you love? But I will warn you, you're seeing this and you're in weight loss and you're thinking about setting yourself up a goal and a reward for weight loss. It cannot be a food reward. I am serious about this. And I know many weight loss programs that do this. They say, oh, you lost a certain amount of weight. Let's give yourself a brownie. Wait a minute, what? Food is not a reward and food is not a punishment. Food is fuel. So stick to a non-food reward. As you're working your way towards achieving your goal, you might find that it's hard for you to stick with the plan, even every hour. You might struggle every single hour. When my aunt was losing weight, she lost 80 pounds on Code Red. She said it was everything she could do to just get through the next hour without cheating. That hard for people. That's why one of our biggest rules is you never, never, never keep junk food in your house, because it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when you will give in. And she was struggling literally every hour in the beginning. And then it got easier as the weeks went on and as the pounds were coming off. So that might be you. You might be struggling every hour. And I want you to know it's okay. It's okay that you're struggling. We get it. We in the Code Red community, we have all been there, and we are here for you. We will wrap our arms around you. We will love you until you can love yourself, and we are here to hold you up through this process, even if you're struggling every hour. And I promise you it's gonna get easier. Now, again, I wanna say, I don't wanna see junk food in your house. You're gonna have to clean out those cupboards. You wonder, well, why am I struggling so much? Yeah, because you got Fruit Loops. You got Fruit Loops in the cupboard. I mean, a recovering drug addict doesn't keep drugs in their cupboard. You're a recovering sugar addict. You're gonna have to get the sugar out of your house. It might be an hour by hour struggle at first, but it's gonna get easier. If you are lost right now and you don't know where to begin and you don't know where to turn and you don't know what to do, I'm asking you to turn towards me. I'm putting my arms out and I'm asking you to trust me, to take my hands and trust me and let me guide you through this process, because this is what I do for a living. I'm really good at getting weight off of people. I'm really good at getting people to their goals, and I'm really good at making sure that you stick with your goals. Because when it comes to weight loss, we don't have a weight loss problem in this country. We have a weight regain problem, and I am very passionate about making sure that you do not regain that weight once you lose it. So I have a super powerful maintenance program that you will enter into once you reach goal weight. I've got this whole process streamlined. You don't need to worry. You don't need to do the legwork. I've done all of the work for you. All you have to do is register by clicking the link below and join the next challenge. We have challenges every month. So if you missed last month's challenge, you can get on the next month's challenge. Let me help you, okay? You're not in this alone. We're here for you. So get on the next challenge, and I'll see you in the next video.